Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you most of the sheds we found for the 2022 season. We didn't quite video all of them, but we did get on film most of the sheds. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a background on the first shed we found. Abram found it while squirrel hunting in January, and it just so happened to be the shed off of Sawtooth, which is the buck that he killed in archery season. It was this deer's sheds from 3 years ago, which it's pretty crazy, pretty unbelievable that the sheds were still intact, not really too chewed up, but that's the backstory on it. Abram didn't know it at the time what buck it was, but later on we found out. So hopefully you guys enjoy. We appreciate you watching.
It's a little one, all chewed up. And here's another one. Little match. Huh. Well, first two sheds of the year.
I just happened to see a little shed in one of the digs. So, looks pretty little. See it right here. Right in one of these digs. Still early, about 90% of the buck, according to their cameras, haven't shed yet, but figured I'll get out and check this little food plot. Right here is actually south facing, that's why some of the snow is actually melted, but get a picture of them quick and pick them up. There he is. Decent little buck. Just found the one. I've been zigzagging back and forth between in the turnips here, and I just see a main beam sticking up here. It looks pretty decent. It looks about the same size as the other one, so yeah, I guess it's not too big. It does look like the same size as the other one. I'll pick them up here. I think it is the same buck. Huh, about the same size, about 150 yards apart. I don't even know, I just saw the main beam sticking up, but I think it's a match set. Yeah, it's definitely a match set. It's February 4th, and I was driving around in the side-by-side and happened to look over. Right there's a shed. I'm in one of our Nebraska food plots, so we'll go pick it up. Just a little guy, 3-point side, not very big, but pretty fresh. Maybe I can find his other side in here. Alrighty, well, it's February 11th, and I just got lucky again, driving from the side-by-side, and right here is a shed sticking out of the ground, so we'll see what buck this is or how big he is. Huh, he's got no mass at all. Not super fresh, I don't think. 4 points, and I don't know, this is very little brow tine or eye guard right there, but I don't know. I think my brother was down here just the other day, and you can see the tracks of the tractor, and he literally drove, this thing was laying in the ground right there, he drove right over it. I don't know how he missed it, but I'm not complaining because I found it. So I wonder if its other side is going to be in here in this field not too far, so maybe I get lucky and find his other side. Nothing special, but another shed nonetheless. I think it's number 7 on the year. Pick it up. Kinda got a long main beam. Yeah. It looks like I see a little shed up here, so I think that's number 8 on the year. But it doesn't look too big. Just laying right here. A little 4-point side. I'm sure there's going to be more in this woods. This is usually our hot spot in here, so I'm going to keep looking. It's still pretty early in the year, so we got to wait for some of the snow to melt. Joel just yelled, said he got one. Oh, yep. Right here. It's already chewed, though. Right under the pine. Match set. Yeah, turn around. Huh. Holy crap, that's got chewed up already. I can't believe it. It's disappointing. Little match set.
Oh, I think I know what buck that is.
I was just about ready to walk out to the field edge.
Eli walked in here yesterday.
Really?
Must have missed it, yeah.
They're hard to see and all this brown they match, so.
Huh. So we'll keep walking. I think that's 10 on the year.
Came down to our one food plot down here. Sure enough, nice 3-point side. He doesn't have the brow point, so he's just a 3-point on this side. But anyway, really nice looking half. It's the morning of February 19th here, and Joel and I are out doing a little shed hunting this morning. We've basically been just looking in fields the last few weeks. Haven't really gotten in the woods yet, and today's the first day we're gonna slowly get into the woods. We're probably only 50 yards off the turnip food plot. Eli just found one there yesterday. Walking down the trail coming in, and right here I could see tine sticking up, so. I don't think it's to a match of any one that we found so far. This will be shed number 12 so far, so go check her out. I don't think that's a match. Nothing too special, but he's gonna be pretty nice next year. Pretty white. Alright, so we've been looking for another half hour after Isaac found his, and just found this one, and I believe it's a match to the one Isaac found, and it definitely is. Nice little 8-point. Will be big in a couple of years, but he's got good genetics. The boys and I have literally been walking no more than 10 minutes, and look up, and there's a decent little shed right there, so I think I might have gotten trail cam pics of this guy. Nice little 4-point side. Not too fresh, so.
Haven't been looking for 10 seconds. Tiny little guy, but shed nonetheless. I think this is number 20 on the year. We've found a couple that we haven't got on camera the last few, but this makes number 20.
Been walking off our food plot here and in a swamp, and we actually already checked this place pretty good, but I was just taking some different trails that we hadn't taken yet before, and look up, right there is a shed. This is, I know this is another side to a shed that I found not too long ago, probably like 200 yards from here, so I know it's the same one. It's March 19th, and Isaac and I just got permission on a property with a ton of soybeans and corn. Just found the first shed on it, a tiny little dinker. I don't know how I saw it, but this is the smallest one I found this year, so we'll keep looking. March 20th. I decided to come out to a spot. There's a big swamp down below me and big corn field up above me here. There's like a little finger of thick woods that's been recently logged off. It's super thick. Big trails everywhere in here. I just randomly picked a trail and was walking and stepped up over a log, and looks like a little tiny spike lane here. Honestly surprised I even saw it, but tiny little spike. That makes 25 on the year so far. All right, just made it to New York. Last year we didn't find any sheds here. We cleared this food plot out last year. It's about an acre. It's where we shot our 2 turkeys, Joel and I. And we're walking across it, and Dad spotted a super old one that we must have missed last year. It was buried pretty good, and we sprayed it a bunch of times over top of it, so there's a bunch of grass here obviously when we were looking last year, but it's stuck through this year. It's basically bare dirt. Just a little guy, so hopefully we can find a few more. Well guys, Isaac had just yelled over that he found one. I looked down. Here this guy is. This is one of the ones, I believe, you can tell he's gonna be a stud in a year or two. Perfect genetics, but sweet. My little sucker. I'm not sure what one that one is, but
At least we're finding some. Last year we didn't find any, but we put food in for the first time and it's already paying off, so. What one is that? What one is? Oh, I know what one that one is. That's one of those Goofy, the one that lays out. Sweet.
Yeah, because it would be sitting on its head like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's not at all. It's gonna be nice.
Oh, yeah, I know what one that one is. So we got 3 to match up.
This just tells you how much food. Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. I guess we'll keep walking and see what else we can find. Abram found that really nice one that we saw quite a bit this past fall. Then we walked to the bottom and turned around and started coming up, and Dad came up with another little one. So I think that puts us at 5 today, right?
Yeah.
5, so that'd be 30 total on the year, which is kind of what we were going for. So we haven't matched anything up yet. There's got to be at least 5 more out there. I see one.
Really?
Covered, but it's pretty nice.
This one I don't think it's nice. Or no, it is. Maybe it is in the shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. Stuck in between there.
Here, go over.
Look, I can see the tiny I think it's got to be buried like that, but
Yeah.
what in the world?
Yeah, that's.
No, it's not. Yeah, that is old.
Jeez. What the heck? That's just 7 we found like in an hour.
Yeah.
And I got one over here too. That's nuts. There you can see the main beam.
Oh yeah.
Abram, you can see it?
Oh
The
yeah.
main beam.
33.
This might be the other side of Abrams, honestly. Remember how it was goofy?
Yeah.
One side
I'm
was
trying to
normal?
think. Jeez.
Bleached out. But I'm telling you, there's going to be more in here. We just got to zigzag this. That's awesome.